Hi, my name is Swathi Charakal, and I will be going over the two graphs or maps that we had to use for this lab. So the first question is, where did the data for this map come from? I got the data from National Historic Geographic Information System, also known as NHGIS. This site takes data from the U.S. Census and American Community Survey and compiles it for people to use for free. The survey/census asks average U.S. residents for their personal information to create a snapshot of what America is like economically, socially, and politically at the moment. So this map, this one specifically, is percent of female population employed in educational service, healthcare, and social assistance. And the second one is percent of male population employed in manufacturing. These two maps is an aggregate of 2013 to 2017 data from these two census and the survey. The second question is, what analysis did you have to do to create the variable shown on your map? To create the variable, I had to manipulate the data. So I went to the CSV file, in which I will pull up here, and found the specific data I needed. So for female, I went over to the female section, like right here, and looked for what I needed. So, which was female education service, healthcare, and social assistance. So over here, and I divided that by female times 100. This gives me a rate of the female that's working in this specific sector divided by the whole amount of female there was sampled, and it gives it in a percentage form. I did the same thing with male, so it was male, manufacturing, so right here, and divided by male times 100. So why did the a rate? It's because it's easier to understand what the data is trying to say. So you could use raw counts, but it really doesn't tell you much, other than there is probably 14 males working in the male section in this specific area. But with a percentage, you're able to get that there is about, let's just say, 30% of male who works in this specific county in comparison to the whole male population. It just gives you way more information about the male section. The third question is, what are some patterns you see in each map? So in this specific map, so the male one, you can see that there is a higher percentage of male working in the upper Midwest/East Coast region, which is right here, plus a little bit here, and there's a bit in the Seattle area. And this honestly makes sense because historically, this is where all the manufacturing plants were first created, and it's still being used. For the female map, right here, there is a higher percentage of females working in the Midwest/East Coast region. So right here and right here. The place where there's the lowest amount is Nevada, like the specifically state, this is just not a lot. And the lowest amount for the male section would be everything over here besides this area. So basically the West Coast, there's not a lot of male in manufacturing. The fourth question is, how does your choice of classification/color scheme help highlight these patterns? So I personally use natural breaks, and if you actually look at the histogram, there is a slight skewness in the data, which eliminates equal interval. It's just easier to use also. I also had 5 variations of blues for this specific map and red for the woman to emphasize intensity of each percentage. Thank you for listening.